It's been 1 year into the Trump administration. How would you grade President Trump and all of his actions regarding pro-life issues?
Well, you look when you have President Trump and pro-life, it's been something that's just been absolutely incredible. Obviously, go back to the first term. Now, it happened in between terms, right? Which is interesting about the Dobbs decision. That was a fight that the pro-life movement, which I've been a member of, I was actually just doing the numbers on this. This is the 30th year that I've been coming to the pro-life march, the March for Life. And I was crunching the numbers. I'm pretty sure it was either, I was talking to my mom, she was like, it's either 96 or 97. So 29, 30 years. I'm thinking it's 30. And we've come so far on all of these issues. So I get that there are people who say, oh, I want more, and I want this, and we could do this next, and this next, and this next. Totally get it. And as a lifelong Catholic, that's right where I'm at as well. But I do think we have to have some perspective on this as well, that we've come so far than where we were 30 years ago when I first started coming to this. So I give him an A. Putting J.D. Vance in as the new vice president, there is no member previously of the United States Senate who's more pro-life than J.D. Vance. It's really as simple as that. He came out here, I believe it's his second time speaking. Donald Trump, the only sitting president who's ever spoken at the March for Life. And then all the stuff that we saw this week, not only shutting down all international funding, but taxpayer funding inside the government and outside the government. So University of Pittsburgh, which my friend David Deladian totally exposed, just absolutely amazing stuff. And I think, honestly, the sky's the limit. I really do.
Absolutely. And around the march today, we've seen so many young men specifically carrying posters with Charlie Kirk on it, wearing their freedom shirts, and really just carrying the banner. What does that mean to you to see that much representation?
It's cool. You know, I'd be lying if I didn't say it was a little bittersweet. I was here last year with Charlie, marching, and Erica, my brother, was here, and it's good to see, and it's what Charlie would have wanted, and it's what we have to do now, because at an event like this, seeing almost 100,000 people come out, on the day that Charlie was murdered, people were saying, oh, conservatives can't do outside movements anymore, can't do any of these events, can't go out, it's not safe. And I love the fact that this event still happened today in spite of the violence that we've seen, the terrorist tactics of Don Lemon attacking churches and invading churches, people going after pro-lifers all around the country. I love the fact that even in the midst of all of that, and even in the face of what happened to Charlie, that people are still out here. So it's great to see, but at the same time, part of me just would prefer Charlie to be here with us.
Absolutely. And one last question. What do you think the pro-life movement's marching orders are now?
Well, look, the marching orders are simple. Like, Roe v. Wade is done. Now you got to go to the states. You have to fight this on a state-by-state level. And honestly, my personal perspective, go after the red states. It's easy to go after the blue states. You can point out things, the craziness. Gavin Newsom, which I got into it with him the other day in Davos. I just flew from Switzerland to be here. But at the same time, we keep letting these red state governors and red state legislatures off the hook, and that is where we have the best leverage. That is where we have the best influence, and that is where we have the ability to actually hold their feet to the fire.